This is a crying party. Okay, hi guys. I know I am really freaking late. A lot of stuff's been going on. I got home from vacation, which was honestly the biggest thing. And when I got home, I completely crashed with some health stuff, and then had some personal family stuff happen that has been really painful for me. And it's just made me, it's caused me to struggle a lot, and there just hasn't been a day where I've been like, let's pick up the camera and film a video. So I'm gonna try it right now because I really want to watch this episode. I'm getting tweets every single day that's like, you have to watch the episode, you have to watch the episode, you're gonna die, can't wait to see your reaction. And I feel so bad for everyone that's been so patient and waiting. Oh my god, my finger's bleeding. For everyone that's been so patient and waiting for my reaction, I really appreciate it. And honestly, those tweets and stuff like that are the number one motivator for me to like get it done, and it really helps me like feel wanted, I guess. But yeah, I want to get right into this. Just a reminder that if you want to see the uncut reactions to Riverdale and every other show I react to, the link at the top of my description will take you to my Patreon, and there you will find the uncuts, and you can watch the whole episode with me, as well as get all of the other episodes, not just this episode, not just another show, everything all under one umbrella. So if you're interested and you want to check that out, definitely do so. Otherwise, let's get into it, guys. The idea of a serial killer fan convention being held in Riverdale, murder capital of small town USA, is too delicious for fans to pass up. We're selling tickets to SlaughterCon like that is
crazy.
true. Like,
so there will be a crowd.
Is there a like a serial killer convention? Not necessarily convention, but like a true crime convention. I feel like that would be a good place to start.
So if yours is all about him, he won't be able to resist it. I want to see what all the fuss is about.
How dangerous is this going to be? I don't want any more dead
Shouldn't be too bad
on my property.
Not just I don't want anybody to die. I don't want them on my property.
And we'll have an agent stationed outside the house to make sure that Charles and my mom are safe. Otherwise, I'll be close by.
Well, I will be too.
TBK doesn't know that he's not in my blind spot anymore.
The fact, oh my god, I almost called her Lily. The fact that Betty is still like sort of oblivious to this, and Archie's like picked up that vibe immediately. Like, yes, me, hi, her boyfriend, I'll be close by. You can fuck off.
We'll be hosting panels for
God, the way she
Hood
looks at Betty,
and
she's so gay for
Starkweather's.
Betty. Or just gay.
I made Kevin promise me that he would push the envelope with the staging and choreography. Make it all very 80s.
Is this a
fleckling.
musical app? Hey, if Betty's off the table, which she is, first let me say, it shatters my soul to have to choose between Barchi and Betty being in a gay romance. My gay heart is just like, gay Betty, but then not my other heart, my also gay heart is like, Barchi. Honestly, the thing is like, I'm not even mad that they're like having her have this thing for Betty, because I know Barchi is strong, and also Barchi is for the gays, you know? Barchi's for the gays, so it doesn't matter. Oh, what I was saying was Agent Drake keeps looking at Veronica, so she should just like, you know, go to Veronica, shit.
Somebody control the strikers. You can do that, can't you?
Of course I can.
That's so weird how he's like completely conscious of what he can do.
All of you and your families can eat at Pop's for free.
Girl, Pops is struggling.
Still in the bunker, still trying to quiet the voices he's hearing.
Yeah, maybe I'm just paradox.
He is going to
Drinking again.
make himself
No,
crazy.
No, definitely not.
That's good then.
Banks and I are getting married. Meet my friend, Heather.
Hello.
Is this the Heather you had told me about from back in the day?
The jealousy.
Heather and I recently reconnected.
Can I... that's the face of like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm sure it doesn't feel good, like, the fact that they spoke of her and Cheryl, like, told her all this information about how she was her first love and like how much she meant to her, and they never had any closure. And then she sees after they break up that Cheryl's reunited with this person. I'm sure that doesn't feel good. But you thought you can just marry Fangs and she's just gonna wait for you forever? No. But that was really sad. You could see Cheryl's like heart just break behind her smile. And Tony clearly is still bothered by it. But she's gonna be like, oh, that's amazing. But like, no.
I wanted to let you know that I'm having a little bachelorette girls' night out. Dancing at the Babylonium.
Bruh.
We're gonna crash Veronica's after-hours dance party at the serial killer convention.
Her ex inviting her to a bachelorette party. That's scary.
God, I hope this was a good idea.
The other thing though is like, I feel like a lot of people could be disguised as TBK. Period, Kevin. Oh shit. That's so sad. She's obviously still triggered by that. She's beeline straight for him. What the fuck? Was that person actually gonna hurt her? Dude.
That knife belonged to your father, the Black Hood. I wanted you to sign it for me.
So you take it out like that?
You're practically one of them.
What did you just say?
No.
I would be honored to be your first official kill, but...
Now, if we're done, come on.
Come on.
Archie's sticking up for his girl. I feel like a theme of this season has been like Betty finally coming to terms with who she is as a person. And by that, I don't mean like she's one of them and she needs to embrace it. I mean like so many people are trying to tell her who she is and that she's got the serial killer gene and she's going to be a serial killer. But she's not. And I feel like, I hope they don't bring back the Dark Betty shit, but I kind of am excited for that to finally get put to rest, you know? For it to finally be in her past and she knows now who she is and who she's not.
You will walk out that door, and you will return to work.
I hope he's fucking with him. How is that working so easily? I thought they were gonna figure out a way around this. Okay, 11.
Clinically speaking, it's the term for when someone is attracted to a murderer or a criminal. Basically, it's a kink. A person is turned on by evil doing and law breaking.
He goes, is this fucking play about us?
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
Who would be that drawn to that kind of thing?
I don't know.
You, bitch.
Would you like to join me in cursing their unholy union?
Fang said his tether would be baby Anthony.
Well, that makes sense. These guys love their families. That's why they're busting their asses to provide for them, their children.
If I was her friend, I'd get so annoyed. I'd be like, why are you calling him baby Anthony? Just say Anthony.
You have the contact info for everyone in Percival's crew, right? And
Let's sing through the phone.
This is a wedge spell meant to drive a wedge between lovers, obviously.
I hope she doesn't though, because I want them back together, like, for real, and not because she cursed them.
May this
Girl.
drive a wedge between them for all eternity.
The fact that he did it. So they're gonna sing some random ass song and that works. I'm sorry, but this is kind of dumb. The concept of it all is dumb. It's kind of cringy, but like they're having trouble tethering their own like loved ones to this, but he shows up with a fucking guitar and they're singing these songs and suddenly it works on everybody. God, they're like Christmas carolers.
But yeah, he might have been a little weirded out by your symposium. I get that. I'm attracted to you. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wow.
Thank you. I'm flattered. About an exclusive thing? Yeah, it is.
Aww. Why am I like so here for this though?
Guys are so different and we have so much in common.
Not for
Archie is...
See, I still don't fully believe that she's innocent. Because even that, like, we have so much in common. Do you? Do you? Like what, you're FBI agents? And you're women? That's all you have in common because we don't know anything about you. And that's why I feel like she's evil. Because I feel like when somebody has a genuine character, whether they're going to be evil or, like, their character is, like, wishy-washy, we know things about them. Like Archie's uncle. He is wishy-washy, he's evil sometimes, but we know things about him. We don't know anything about Drake, and I don't know if that's purposeful because we're supposed to like not know her intentions, but I think it's purposeful. I think it's purposeful in the way that we're not supposed to know her because she's not going to be somebody who sticks around because she's going to be evil. That's genuinely what I think. When I said I'm here for this, also I'm not talking about like cheating. I mean like this like love triangle because I want Betty and Archie together, but I kind of like this little like side thing, and it's kind of cool to see it be between someone who's not Cheryl and Tony, you know? I feel like a lot of shows are too afraid to have like another lesbian couple or another gay couple if it's guys, you know? I know there's Kevin and Cheryl who are gay. Obviously Tony's bi, Fangs is bi. But to have like another of the same sex, so to speak, have like another lesbian couple, it's like pretty unheard of, you know? So I think it's really cool that they're doing that, even though they're not going to actually do that. It's kind of cool, and I love the way that she like said that. I just think that it's kind of pointless to like shoot your shot and then to say like, oh, but we have so much more in common. First of all, how do you know that? Second of all, no you don't. All you do is talk about work. Third of all, wait, was that 1, 2, 3? Third of all, you don't know Archie, so you don't know that.
I swear I've been picking up vibes from you. Am I wrong about that, Betty?
That gay panic. Betty's like, are they trying to trick us right here? Betty's like, shit, you might be wrong about that, but I'm starting to change my mind. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like, honestly, a big part of why this storyline is happening is because there's going to be something relating her to TPK, and also because I feel like we're going to see, this is like the writer's way of showing us that Betty is 100% with Archie and only with Archie. And I feel like they couldn't do that they couldn't have it be like Jughead, because it just wouldn't make sense for Jughead to try to get her back when he's happy with Tabitha. You know, to try to get her back and then to have her deny him as a way to show that she's dedicated to Archie. And so I feel like they needed to bring in a third party to do this, which it makes sense. It makes sense, but I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama.
How'd you sleep?
I'm sorry, what? No, it's a dream. Yeah. I was about to stop the camera and fucking rewind this shit. I was like, nah, I did not just say all that just for her to be in bed with her.
I'm 100% fine going alone. There's tons of security.
I hope she tells him.
Definitely need to check on the crew.
Baby Anthony's been up crying for hours. Doctor thinks it's colic. We barely just got him down to sleep.
He started running a fever. It's so
Oh
weird.
shit.
He's never been like this.
When did you first notice this affliction?
She's panicking. She's like, how dare I do that?
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Of course not, Kevin, but we didn't specify what the wedge should be.
This is your fault. Oh my god, I'm never gonna forgive myself if we hurt that baby.
She professed her love for you, like out of some romance novel? That's unprofessional.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What? I don't like that line. I don't like that line. Veronica's like one to talk with these relationships that she's had, but then to be like, that's unprofessional. Why is that unprofessional? Because she's a woman? And I'm sure that's not what they meant by that, but like, y'all some hypocrites, honestly. Like, that does, like, what? It's not like one of them is the boss and they're like preying on each other, you know, like they're friends and they became friends, they got closer. And she didn't like profess her love. She pretty much just said like, hey, I have a thing for you, you know, I feel like you might too. She's just like shooting her f***ing shot. Damn.
The truth is, I compartmentalize with Archie. With Drake, I don't feel the need to censor myself.
Yeah, but Betty, everyone compartmentalizes with everyone.
Also, I do understand what she's saying. Like, she feels as though she's not being 100% forthcoming with Archie about like the serious shit. But honestly, I feel like the reason that she is with Drake is because Drake works this job with her. Drake has seen this shit. She's seen these bad things happen to people. She's been around that type of life. So her saying it to Drake is nothing, you know, because she's not fazed by it. And Archie is not used to the talk of that, you know? And even when Betty went through it with her dad, Archie was kind of MIA from her life. He was in her life, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't the one that was there to support her, so he doesn't know. And she needs to confide in him so he can know.
I don't see a problem here. I mean, it's not like
Veronica.
you're actually attracted to Drake.
Oh.
Wait. Betty Cooper, are you hot for Agent Drake?
No.
Maybe.
Don't go there with Drake. And B, talk to Archie.
Aww.
Many of my relationships have ended, sadly, because we didn't have the convos we needed to have.
Exactly, so don't give her that advice. That's like important because Veronica essentially just gave her advice to make things work with Archie, you know? And she's right. Relationships don't work out because you're compartmentalizing. You shouldn't do that with a partner, you know? I get doing it with friends. There's some things that like certain friends don't talk about, or you might talk about with this friend but not this friend. But a partner is completely different.
May we have a word? Sure, what's up? Look,
Fuck off.
Betty's going through a lot right now, and you confessing your attraction to her? Not cool.
What?
And let my friend figure out her stuff. Sound good?
Absolutely.
What the fuck? That was really like out of line. All she did was say that she had feelings for her and was honest with her. Like, I feel like that was like really out of line. I don't like that. Like, where is this energy with other people in the show that have acted like that? Because they've done much worse than her just nicely telling her how she feels, you know? It's not like she made a move on her.
He's sleeping so soundly.
Thank you so much for coming, Heather. We were literally dying.
Basically, when I was in the well, TPK gave me a choice. If I dismembered the body, he would
She's
let me
laying
go.
it all out.
And what did you do?
Also, why is Alice the one asking
did
this?
Why do you wear a mask?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not wearing a mask.
I believe we have TBK, the trash bag killer himself, on the line.
Why don't you come up for an interview?
Would you lay down your sword, move into a house with a white picket fence and a red door, with your handsome all-American boyfriend in this sleepy, quiet town? Do you think that's how this ends?
Maybe.
Part of me was holding on to the idea that Tony and I were fated to reunite. Realizing
Because you
otherwise
are.
was admittedly cutting. I think it's you. It's plain as day that I'm drawn to you. There is Tony's bachelorette party. Veronica invited the girls over to get ready in one of her champagne suites. We could possibly do that.
Aww. I think that's good. I'm glad that they're gonna. I think that's good for them. They can be in an atmosphere that's not just like witch shit and spells, you know. What is this song? Oh, Drake's there. The fuck is she there for? Hear me out though. Drake and Cheryl. I feel like Drake is such like a strong woman that they would like clash, but it'd be everything. Why is nobody else like...
Betty, what are you doing?
Oh, it's part of the show. But there was another one. Yeah, they're doing the tank top.
You could spare a moment? I would really love to show you something.
The letters.
Sure.
Oh no. Aww.
I painted it a while back.
Aww.
It's breathtaking. I had more fun tonight than I've had in a really, really long time.
Finally, damn. Oh shit.
I'm actually gonna step in.
Super far.
Is TBK gonna... Won't he be like wary of Betty because she tried to kill the fake one?
This is what I do. And you have to be okay with that. Or not. But I have been thinking about what he said on the phone. The truth is, Arch, I don't really know if I want any of those things. But I know that you do.
I do.
So is that a deal breaker then? Because I know it was for you and Veronica once.
Maybe we should talk about this tonight.
What the f***?
Archie and I had that talk that you suggested.
Okay, and?
I feel like she's only afraid to have kids though because she's afraid that they're gonna be serial
Talking,
killers.
but I'm worried that we're just too different, B.
No, you're not.
I've killed more people than you. husband,
Literally.
and my father, both in cold blood. Geraldo accidentally.
Okay, yeah. You don't need to go there, V. He had that gun on him.
Dude.
The Black Hoods.
What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Better hold on to that so you can bang bang TBK.
That song, who are you singing about? Archie or TBK?
Have a good night, Drake.
Oh, they're so little. Oh. What if Drake's dead? This intense ass song. I feel like Drake's gonna be dead.
After he killed the guard, he said he was gonna wait for you in the garage.
Holy shit. Shoot him. Stop hesitating. Shoot his ass.
Take off your mask.
Pretty Betty.
Just
You
kill
brought
him
a
and do it
gun
yourself.
to our date. Stop denying who you truly are. What a bus.
Why is she even entertaining this?
You and I claim the victims waiting for us inside.
I feel like in some sick way he's okay with her killing him with the gun. Because it means that she's a killer yielding his gun or whatever.
Deranged.
Put on that mask.
Just kill him. Why is she fucking hesitating? If she doesn't fucking kill him, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, he's right in front of you. You're the one with the fucking gun, bitch.
Like me.
I'm nothing like you.
Shoot him. Bitch. She did that. She fucking killed him.
TBK's dead.
Did he think that she wasn't gonna do it?
Yeah.
Is it really over?
I hope so.
I would have shot the shit out of him, emptied that whole clip into his head. And using his gun does not make you a killer either.
And then I shot him. With that gun. The same gun my dad used to shoot your dad.
Oh.
I fear that whatever was inside my dad.
He was like that from when he was young.
That it's inside me, too. I'm afraid that one day that you'll be a victim to that darkness. Or at least fearful of it.
It's not gonna happen, Betty.
Well, you don't know that.
But I do. You may not trust yourself, Betty. But I trust you.
Oh.
With my life.
Oh.
We found that baby bird had fallen from a tree, and I had no clue what to do. We looked after him. We took turns until he was strong enough to fly.
Aw. She is not a murderer. Oh my god, look at that. Literal soulmates, man.
And the fact that you're even worried about hurting me or anyone else, that shows what's in your heart.
Right. For real.
Do you believe that?
How can you not when he's telling you that?
I think I do.
I love you, Betty.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I was not expecting that right now. Listen, I had a hard day. I don't want to hear of him anyway. This is so cute. Can we just can we just talk about the fact that the whole reason that she was worried and saying I'm afraid that that's gonna be me one day, and that's why she said that she was what if I don't want that? What if I don't want the white picket fence? What if I don't want the kids? The only reason that she's thinking that way is because she's afraid to turn into her dad and to do what her dad did to her own kids, and she doesn't want to pass that along. And I'm so happy that Archie knows her so well. He knows exactly where that came from and why she was saying it. And I just I love that even when she was saying all this, instead of getting defensive and being so what are you saying? He was kind of just agreed, you know, let's talk about this later. Let's talk about it later, you know? He never faltered on his feelings for her or whether he thought that they were good together. And that is just what she needed to hear. Don't sit here and tell me that they're so different from each other. I'm rewinding this shit.
I love you, Betty.
I love you too, Archie. Finally! This is a crying party. That was the end. Oh my god. I love when they do scenes like that as like the very end clip, because it's always like cliffhangers or shit like that as the end clip, and this was like, this was that bitch. This scene was that bitch. Alright, there we go. That's season 6, episode 17, I think. Is this 17? Tell me why I say this every fucking episode. This was really, really good. One thing is, I shouldn't say I never thought I would miss Jughead, but I found myself being like, wow, I kind of wish Jughead was in this episode. I feel like he'd be good in this episode, but when I think of it, I don't think he would have had a good, like, he wouldn't really have fit into the storyline they were trying to tell. The only thing I don't like about this episode was the whole Percival thing and how they broke everyone out by song. It just was like so stupid. Like the fact that these people are having trouble breaking out of it just by seeing like things that they love and that mean something to them, but they're gonna be broken out by Archie Andrews playing the guitar and them singing Christmas carols. It just was like a little bit cheesy to me, but that's not a problem. Not a problem, because the rest of this episode just served. I really liked the Agent Drake and Betty scenes. She told her that she had feelings for her, that she felt something between them. I love the way that Betty handled it. She was like sweet, you know, but without being like too harsh, and kind of was just like, but you know, I'm with Archie and I'm happy with Archie, whatever. I feel like Veronica reacted way too strong with that. Like, she acted like she was some predator. All she did was tell her how she felt, and she said that she didn't feel the same, and that was that, you know? She wasn't gonna like force herself on her or anything like that. Also, the TBK like killing, I feel like was super rushed, which makes me feel like there's more to it. And like part of me is like, I hope that's just over and that's it, but there's still episodes left to this, so maybe they're just gonna focus on Percival and taking down Percival. And I hope they don't just do like a TBK family reveal or something like they did with the people that killed Polly. I forget who killed Polly? I'm trying to remember. The whole clan of people that killed Polly. It's just kind of like, it was iconic that she killed him finally, but at the same time, honestly, I do kind of like the way he died, because it was in a way showing like it didn't have to be this huge thing, because Betty's not a killer. You know, she killed him because he was going to kill her family, and he's killed so many people before, and she took him down, finally. But yeah, the Drake and Betty stuff, I feel like, honestly, she was pretty respectful. I don't think, the only thing is that I don't think she should have tried to tell Betty, like, we have so much more in common than you and him do. Even though it wasn't in that type of, like, manner, it still was, like, not necessary, especially because, like, you don't know Archie. You don't know anything about him. I'm here for, like, the drama and shit, but I feel like, if anything, this just proved Betty's love for Archie, and that's it, you know? He is her endgame. Their endgame, Archie, and that's that. I also love that Veronica gave Betty some advice to how to, like, fix things with Archie. I feel like that really showed Veronica's progression as a character. And even though I wanted her and Geraldo to have, like, more of a thing, I am kind of glad that she's come to find herself, and, like, she's okay alone for now. Because this whole series, she's been, like, with a guy, you know, some guy. And I feel like it's important to show that she's okay on her own, too. Even if she ends up with somebody, it's okay to show that she's okay without them as well, or with them, you know? But yeah, I felt like the way that she handled the thing with Drake was, like, super inappropriate. Saying something to her, making it seem like she was some aggressive person, and then also the fact that that she was like, that's inappropriate. Like, why is that inappropriate? This was something that happened like later, and it's not like they were actively working when they were talking. They've been confiding in each other about many things. So if anything, Betty is inappropriate for the shit she tells Drake, you know? Yeah, so I wonder what her character is gonna end up being. I can't see that it would have some type of relation to Percival, because like there's just been no thing whatsoever showing like any type of Percival and her relation, you know? So it's gotta be like TBK, but even that I don't know. Unless, let's say it's like TBK's wife or some shit. Maybe like the goal is that she was to seduce Betty and then get Betty on her side and then give her to TBK. I don't know. I have no idea. But maybe that chapter is just closed. But then like what would Drake be there for then, you know? But maybe she won't be in it much. Maybe she's gonna be like written off after this. I do kind of like her as a character though, and I wish they would show her more. The episode though at Tony's bachelorette party was the first time that I felt like, maybe Drake is gonna stick around, because she was at the bachelorette party, which there was no reason for her to need to be there. You know, there's been plenty of scenes of everyone together, and Drake is just not in it. You know, she's doing her own shit. But the fact that she was in that makes me feel like maybe this is gonna be somebody that sticks around more than I thought. The Cheryl and Tony stuff, it was interesting because at first when she told Cheryl, you could just see her heart drop in real time. And I feel like Tony also, seeing that she was with Heather, probably hurt. It seemed like she was a little bit stunned, you know? Because I'm sure it hurts when someone tells you how you had this first love and you were separated and never got to see her again, whatever, and then here you are in front of her and you see that she's with her again. It's got to feel a little bit like stabbing pain, you know? Yeah, and so I guess Fangs and Tony are getting married, whatever. I'm so over that shit. It's just like they have zero chemistry, first of all, and I just don't understand why the writers are still trying to push it, you know? Making them engaged all because of the court lawsuit thing, and then have them get married just because of that isn't proving anything to us. The chemistry is not there. It's honestly kind of just a waste of screen time, in my opinion. I'd rather see them break up and like struggle being co-parents than to see them be a couple and have it just be like ridiculous, you know? Because they literally straight up both told each other the only reason they'd get married, like, well, let's do it for baby Anthony, It was never about them being in love with each other and like, let's do it because we're in love, you know? So I'm just over that. I have a feeling that we're gonna see them get married, unfortunately. I don't know how many, there's gotta be 4 episodes left, I think? Is there 22? I think there's normally 22 episodes. There's still quite a bit to go, to be honest, to be before the finale. So I'm excited to see if the storyline with Drake is going to be wrapped up, or TBK, I guess, is going to be wrapped up, or if that's going to continue, and then maybe it's going to end and it's just going to be about Percival. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about, the Cheryl and Heather kiss was so cute. Just kind of annoying to me, though, that they kiss, and then in the background, out of focus, it shows her pull her onto the bed. Like, are we really back to this shit? They gave us that Cheryl and Tony sex scene that was really good, by the way. And then they said, there's your sex scene, leave us alone. Like, come on, you do that for any other fucking couple, but not the gay couple. It's just, that does frustrate me a lot. I do love that Heather was kind of like, let's just have fun, you know? And they went to the bachelorette party and had a really good time. And it was nice to see them outside of all this other shit. Because I feel like that's what's made it, like, hard to really see them as something. Because they're both, like, just in this dungeon of a house using magic and shit. And we haven't really seen them just have fun together and falling in love with each other, you know? But I do love the idea of them together, and I do think that they're just a stepping stone to Shoni getting back together later on, but who knows? We'll see, I guess. Okay. The love confession. We all knew it had to come soon, but the way it was done was, I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful, the writing was perfect. The fact that it wasn't just some moment where, oh, I thought I almost lost you, I love you. You know, it was a moment where he's sitting here telling her how much he trusts her, how much he cares for her, how much he is certain that she is the person he thinks she is, which is the person he wants to spend his life with. He sat there listing these things, proving it to her that she is this person and she is not that person. Like that, it was just beautiful, you know? It's so easy for them to write this thing of like, you never scare me, Betty, I love you. But he literally sat there and convinced her that this is the truth, and that's not, you know, not convinced her, but proved to her. And then followed up with, I love you, you know, like, you need to trust me that I know your heart, you know. He's known her his whole life, really. And it's just so freaking cute. That just means so much more coming from him too, because he truly knows her. They've known each other for so long that, like, his word means something. And it wasn't like he just was saying, hey, you're not a killer, I know you, you're not a killer. It was like he proved it to her. He brought the facts and proved it to her, and then told her that he loves her. And it could not have been more perfect. I'm happy, I'm so happy that it was Archie saying it to Betty for the first time, because, like, I wanted Archie to say it. I wanted to hear it from him and just have him be the one to tell her. And of course she said it back, but it was just everything I could have hoped for and more. And I love that it was the last scene of the episode. I feel like for the most part those last scenes are like cliffhangers or big moments or whatever, and they don't normally very often make it like a couple scene unless it's like something serious or like scary or bad or whatever. But this ended with them saying I love you and kissing. I'm not gonna watch the promo because I just kind of want to be surprised, but this was amazing. Loved every second of it. Probably a 9 out of 10 for me. Really, really love this episode. I see now why people are like, you gotta watch the episode, you gotta watch it, because they finally said it. They finally said it. Unstoppable. They are unfucking stoppable. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. See you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.